Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. You know what that music means, boys. It's time for the stupid ass show we do again.
We're back
You know?
with another episode, despite the fact that Ethan's wife has divorced him. Did we make
That's
that? Did we make that public?
pretty clearly on the docket not to talk about that. It's season 2 here, episode 3.
Episode 3, 3 weeks in a row. Hopefully.
Hopefully you've listened to the other 2 episodes.
If not, how did you get here?
If not, go back in time. So yeah, season 3, episode 3,
Episode
season
2, 3. This is my dead dog.
So episode 2. Welcome back. This is my co-host John Stromboli and myself, Clamor Hamberson.
Yeah.
How you been, man? What's going on?
Well, I got a lot on my chest.
Oh yeah, that's tough. So. Moving right along here, we got item number 1 on the docket here. Is my dog still dead?
Yeah, I put that there, and I'm going to keep putting it there. And we're going to discuss it how's Zoe doing?
That is the podcast. So
how's she doing? I assume it's a
she's
she.
in the ground.
Zoe's a girl.
It was a she. Yeah. Well, I feel like Zoe could go either way.
Emphasis on the was.
She's dead.
I don't know.
She's gone.
I don't know any people named Zoe that are boys.
Well, she's dead. We miss her very dearly, but we made a podcast off of her, so at least she did something valuable in her life.
Unlike us.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, man. It's been, about a week.
Yeah, well, you know, that's
kind
of how these things go, you know. Moving into our first segment here. Oh, my wife left me.
You might keep referencing that throughout this episode, right?
Week of beef. You guys guessed it. It's our weekly. Happens every week. Listen to the other episodes, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I mean, let's not kill a significant portion of our fan base.
Well, you know,
which is to say, there's like 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Fuck the fan base. All right. So week of beef here. If you're new, go listen to episode 1 and get your shit together.
Go listen to the first episode and then listen to the next one, and then and this is the third one. So then
go eat a sandwich in the park.
Maybe take a break in between the 2 episodes and then come back.
Absolutely. So we're gonna go into I got a first beef here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, why don't you lead us off, you stupid idiot?
Engineering. Okay, catch you next week. This has been.
Why do you keep fucking just you start a word and then you'll just cut off halfway through, and I don't know what I mean. I think.
Well, you know, if you're. So, I'm not going to be descript here, but I attend a university, per se. And I'm in that one school that's engineering, you know?
All right.
And
there's only one school in the nation that does engineering.
Well,
so
pretty much, yeah.
You Google
so I got, oh, shit.
You all right?
Bump my mic there.
Shit. Well.
Everybody in engineering is fucking terrible at my school, and I don't know if this is synonymous with other schools, but I hate everybody.
Would you
my week of beef is everybody else in the world?
I'm gonna give you a statement, and I want you to agree or disagree.
Go ahead.
Engineers are typically socially inept.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
You'd think but they have to be somewhat inept though, or somewhat adept. What? Well, okay. Allow me.
Adept.
In social cues, because they have to get a job involving. Well, I guess that's not true for all engineering jobs, But yeah, that tends to be the trend is that most of them are fucking awful, and I hate all of them.
Yeah.
There was a guy in my network analysis class who name drop. He singing, he was literally screaming. He was like whisper shouting. You know, like yeah. He's like whisper shouting. So there's like I don't know how to describe it, but you basically whisper, you shout and whisper at the same time. And
Hey,
he was singing
where's
like
my dog?
death. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Where's my dead
But he was
dog?
singing, but he was just like take this time to thank our sponsors,
Uh,
Johnson's Dead Animals. Oh,
how'd we get them? How'd they hear about this show?
he was singing death metal in my class right next to me.
Singing death metal?
Well, he was like whisper singing it, but like death metal's all screaming.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say,
he-
isn't it screaming?
Basically going like this. He was like, "Ah,
Ugh,
yeah,
yikes.
and it was like clearly audible to everybody around him.
Is-
And
Is that the same guy who would slam his head into the desk?
no, believe it or not, no.
Maybe because
No, we're on.
maybe if you tend to slam your head into desks, maybe you're like doing
Yeah,
the hair whip thing, the
Mhm.
metal people do.
Well, I have to agree with you there. You'd like to think that, but that's just engineering fellas. They're
That's
all
just-
stand-up boys, and they're just great people. You know,
Didn't you just call them fucks?
I fucking hate them.
Okay.
But yeah, he was scream singing death metal, and he does it regularly in my class, and it's god fucking awful.
Does he do it like
There's-
during class?
Yes.
Uh,
Yep.
mm.
Just like constantly.
Well, you gotta scream sometime.
Well, I do it in my sleep. Moving on here, we got the next point.
Well, speaking of people screaming,
Okay.
I didn't have a transition. I just.
Well, that fits in perfectly.
How about the opposite of screaming? Dead silence. No.
Oh.
I had to
Well,
take.
when you're in a...
Are you done?
Go on.
Okay. I had to take a certain standardized test that certain people take when they take to certain tests in this.
Well,
I had
certain
to take
people
a standardized test at a testing facility recently.
Right on.
Recently, and and I walk
that
in
go?
there. Well, first of all, it's hard to find.
Well, why don't you tell me?
First of
Well,
all,
why don't you tell me about it? Well, why don't you tell me about it?
First of all, I walk in there and
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
This is a testing
Right.
center where they give many different standardized tests, such as the CPA exam,
AG. Oh,
the GRE, the MCAT, the
Okay.
bar. I don't
The
know.
bar.
I don't know.
The
I don't
other
know if the
bar.
bar was there. I don't know if they did.
Wow, who
I'm
the
just
fuck
trying to think
knows?
of tests.
it's a standardized test. So.
Is it? So I walk in there, and I see the guy at the desk, the front desk, and I go, "Hey man,
Mhm.
That's how I dressed a fucking 40-year-old man. Hey, what's cracking, fella?
Well,
No.
yeah, that might be your... So we're already off
said-
to no good here.
I said,
Started-
excuse me, I'm here to take the test that I'm gonna take.
Right.
It's the GRE. I'm here to take the GRE. And he doesn't even look up from his computer, and he just mumbles some garbage about filling out forms at somewhere else. And I'm like, what does that mean? So I was like, I'm not going to ask this guy to repeat himself because he looks like he wants to die.
Nice.
And so I just turn around and like I start looking for forms. And
Mhm.
finally I find the one that I need to fill out, and I do it, and I hand it to him, and he like doesn't say anything. He just takes it. He just takes it, and he turns back to his computer, and I said, do I need to do anything else? And he doesn't say anything. So I go and sit down in a chair.
Jesus Christ.
He's overlooking. He's got like 3 monitors in front of him. They're all displaying different people taking the test because they have like cubbies, because you take it on a computer. And so I guess maybe he was just focusing on looking at the people or something. But he didn't give me any attention whatsoever, and I felt pretty bad.
Well,
And it basically ruined my day.
I'd say your beef isn't really with the standardized testing. It's more with the person that was there.
Yeah, it was with our one guy.
Yeah, a different person could have handled that better.
Yeah,
But
and the whole process, and this sort of leads into the standardized testing in general. The whole process is very militant. You walk in, they're like, "Are you who you say you are?" And I said, "What does that mean?"
I'd like to think.
I just show them my ID, and I'm like, "This is me." And they said, "Oh yeah, prove it."
Yeah, with the identity theft. So,
well, that's how it goes. You get your ID stolen, and then you go take standardized tests for somebody else.
You take the test for somebody else. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But so I sat down on the computer. You're not allowed to have your phone. You're not allowed to have anything besides this piece of paper and pencils that they give you. And then you just sit there and take the test for fucking 3.5 hours.
Jesus, 3.5 hours?
It could have been 5, but I fucking powered through. And
what
just,
the fuck, dude?
I had extra
what
time.
What test is this?
Well, it's the GRE.
What? 3.5 hours?
It could be 5, but it wasn't.
Wow, that's pretty insane.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some experience in that realm back when I had to take that one boy to get you into college.
The ACT?
No.
SAT?
No. You were right the first time.
Oh, all right.
It was it was fucking awful. You had to go. I don't remember most of it, but I remember the process was a bitch, and like everything was much more confusing than it should have been.
Yes.
I was like, this seems like it could be simpler.
It seems like it could be improved, but I don't know. There's like so many people that take those tests.
Well, I'm writing a letter right now to Barack.
Okay.
So he'll get on top of that.
Is he still the president?
Well, he's probably got some kind of poll. So
yeah, you're right. Wasn't he a governor? I don't know. Whatever.
Alabama.
So,
moving along here, we got going into our weekly talking point, and for those of you new here. So we got a.
Is that the majority of our jokes? It's just you doing something, nonsense. And then just there's a pause, and then there's me laughing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
That's the quality content we're putting out here.
Every week, by the way. I got a
beef with you here. Now, you recently informed me your brother is getting divorced, and he's having a party to celebrate it.
That's not entirely accurate.
Your brother's having a party because he's a fucking loser, and for some reason, you're cooking food for your brother's party.
Yeah.
But you're not attending it.
No.
Did I miss a beat there? Why are you cooking food?
That's accurate.
For somebody's party that you're not even going to?
Because I don't want to go.
Well, why would you cook the food then?
Well, so here's the deal. He's my brother, right? So
right.
So okay, he just bought a house. All right.
Okay.
That's the context.
I'm gonna look him up and find him. Social Security down below.
Social Security in the description.
We'll put the address below.
And so he's having a housewarming party, and I don't want to go because I had been living there for the past 2 months, and so like I felt that I didn't need to be there, and I moved back to school, so like I don't.
Okay.
I'm away. I'm
removed. What school you go to again? What's your credit card?
What's your social? Down in the description.
4-digit number.
So I was moving my stuff out today, and my mom calls me. She's like, "Hey, come cook some food."
Your mom calls you?
My mom, yeah.
Why is she involved in this party?
Yeah.
Oh. What are you, a family? So So your mom's going to your brother's housewarming party.
Yeah. Even
Seems
despite
awful
the fact that
strange.
she's, I don't know, it's a cultural thing maybe.
Okay.
I don't
What
know.
what culture is that?
White people.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe
All
it's
right.
tradition that when you buy a house, people go and fucking destroy it and like the
Yeah, I
early.
mean that's fair, but okay. So what? So
Yeah, I made
she
some.
told you to cook food for
Yeah,
him.
I made some food for him. Making food is it's kind of an
What?
overstatement. I didn't really make. I made brownies, and then
Okay.
I made some
So you
queso.
took the fucking brownie mix out of the pack and put it in the oven?
No, no, no. I made it from scratch.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not hard.
that's impressive.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. Fill me in.
well, you just get the ingredients and you follow a recipe.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, well, that's kind of weird.
So I made some brownies and I made some queso dip.
That's good.
Queso dip was Rotel. Sorry, that's not the queso, but
Name
Rotel
drop.
tomatoes. Call me Rotel. It's just canned
yeah.
tomatoes. It's fucking canned.
Okay.
It's canned tomatoes. I don't know how else to describe
Sounds
it.
kind of gross.
It's just canned tomatoes,
Well,
and they got chilies in them. Maybe they're kind of hot. They can be kind of hot.
they're kind of hot.
They can be kind of hot. So you just
Dude,
get
I had to ask. Go ahead.
you just get Velveeta cheese, name drop.
Yes.
So they sell big ass fucking logs of cheese.
Oh my.
You can
Wait,
buy
really?
yeah, you can buy
What
logs
did
of
they do? The
white cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also just
Really?
sell blocks of cheese.
Really? Okay.
And so you can buy a block of white cheddar and just throw it in like a crock pot or a pan and just cook it. And then it melts into
That's
like queso dip. And then you just put Rotel
Wow.
tomatoes in it. And it tastes amazing. Name drop.
Wow.
Velveeta,
Name
Rotel,
drop.
call me.
Sponsor the show.
Sponsor me, please.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of weird. Your family's weird, and I think you're weird.
Yeah, well.
Moving along here.
Wow.
You're weird. I got a weekly talking point for you this week. My wife abandoned me.
So you got anything else you want to say about that? For anyone who doesn't
I
know,
was at oh shit, what was I gonna tell you? You reminded me of something and then rudely interrupted me. So, oh yeah, I was. Oh fuck, where was I though? I was somewhere. Let's just let's just make the whole episode me trying to remember the story.
were you in the subway?
Where was I?
Were you
What
at a
year was
restaurant? In
I don't
class?
know. I'm pretty sure I was at a restaurant, but the one of the ladies was serving me. Oh, I was at Penn Station. Name drop.
Penn Station.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
No.
It's a sandwich place. A
Oh,
sub
okay.
place,
Yes.
like Subway,
yes,
basically.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
I was getting my
Yes.
yes. And I asked for mayo after I got my sub,
Sure.
and she said it's in the bag, and
Okay.
that's okay. That's after asking her 4 times to repeat herself what she said, because the first time she said, I don't even want to try to mirror it because it's gonna sound like hot nonsense.
Was she
because
foreign?
It was hot nonsense. No,
Oh,
she was.
decidedly native. Decidedly native is my favorite
She was
Pink
if
Floyd
I could,
album.
right on. I don't know. She just jumbled her words,
Okay.
and she was part of a race, per se.
Yikes. What?
And,
What do you mean by that?
I don't mean anything by that.
Okay.
Actually, she was white.
Good
but
save.
She was actually, but she's like, you could tell that she was like part of the black culture, per se.
Wow, you're digging a hole here.
If I could
You're
go ahead here.
You deep hole
No,
here.
I'm just being honest here. I mean,
Jesus.
I have nothing against them. I'm not
Wow.
saying anything like
All
that.
right, just finish the story.
But she just mumbled hot nonsense, and it was like I've encountered that before, is what I'm trying to say, and it's like it's not upsetting. I mean, it's a little upsetting because I have to ask like why, what they're saying a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I guess it's not particular to a race. It's just people that that
That mumble, maybe.
yeah. It's not even like mumbling. I don't know what it is, but they just say their words like really fast and not coherently.
Sure.
And it's fucking awful. I had to ask her to repeat herself like 3 times. And then she got angry with me because I asked what she was saying so many times. And I was like, well, if you could just fucking say it clearly.
After like the 3rd time, I'm just like, I just nod and smile.
I almost just did that. She was like, I was like, can I get some mayo? She was like, and I was like, I can't even mirror it, dude. I don't know how to. And I was like, what? And she was like, I was just like, I just kept saying, I had to lean in real close, and then she like slowly enunciated all her words.
It's in
like,
the bag.
And I was like, oh my god,
yikes.
yeah. So it was a botch.
Wow,
But
is that it?
amen. Yeah, that's it.
Jesus,
you just reminded me of it when that happened. I don't remember how, but that happens occasionally, and I feel bad, but.
Okay.
At the same time, I don't, because they're not saying their fucking words clearly.
Well, yeah.
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 Well, then she got angry at me for asking her what so many times.
Well, that is frustrating. In her defense.
I was like, it is frustrating, but at the same, in my defense.
Okay.
Defense. Moving along here, we're going into weekly talking point. I got here one that I'm pretty. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Calling people champ, bud, etc. Now, let me preface this by saying.
Uh-huh. Good, powerful statement.
Usually when I address somebody, I call them man.
Hey,
so,
man.
Like,
right.
Yeah, like that.
Well, like I did
If
to
it's
that
like-
40-year-old person when I walked into the GRE.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
Well, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a fucking idiot. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
God damn it. Okay. So you call people man.
Yes, I call people man.
Okay.
Just like, it depends. Usually, most people I call man, but not like, I don't think I call women man. And then, you know.
Is that a clarification that you need
You
to
know
make?
how that goes. But I hate people. One thing I can't stand is when people call me champ. Or not even bud. Bud's the worst one. I hate that so goddamn much. It's like.
So, for you, is it like they're being demeaning or condescending
Yes,
by calling you champ
exactly.
or bud? Because I call people champ or bud or boss baby.
Well, you should be fucking fried.
I call
at the
my
stake.
brother. Well, so like this is sort of along the same lines. Like when I refer to my brother like in a text message, I'll use some sort of offshoot of bro, like brosif or Bromulin or something like that. And I started calling him
Wow.
boss baby for some reason. So now I started calling my friends boss baby, and I can't stop.
That's kind of strange.
I
But that's not
unironically
really
can't
what I
stop
wanted to
calling
talk
people
about.
boss baby.
Well, it's not what I wanted to talk about.
Well, it's along the same lines.
Boss baby.
My roommate freshman year used to call me bud, and it pissed me off too. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you want? Why are
Bud,
you calling me bud?
Bud's the worst one by far because it's like
Bud just makes
they
me think of Air Bud.
makes me think I'm like a kid and they're like treating me like a kid.
Hey bud, you
Like
want some
people that-
mayo in your bag?
People that in the bag.
Were they deaf?
I can't mirror it, dude. There's no way to do it without sounding horribly offensive.
In the
So-
bag.
Wow.
Well,
Yikes.
okay,
Well, bud.
Yeah, bud.
People that I used to get it all the time where I worked because everyone was much older than me,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd always be like,
you used to be younger.
Well, I'm old. They're not younger now. So people would be like, "Hey, bud, can you go do that for me?"
Hey, bud, can you mix me up some donuts?
Yeah, it's like,
Does that a phrase in the donut industry? Mix me up some donuts.
That's a phrase in none of the industries.
I don't know. You could, if you're in the car.
It's in the bag.
If you're in the car.
It's...
If you're in the car industry, you're gonna go spin some donuts. Hey, bud,
No.
mix me up some donuts.
Absolutely not.
Mix me up some. Hey,
So,
bro,
that was
mix.
Hey, boss, baby.
Hey,
Why don't
boss,
you go,
baby.
bud, my champ, baby?
Boss baby. All right, did you see the movie Baby Driver?
No. Oh, wait. Was that the one? Yeah, I did.
It's
see
the one
that
where Kevin Spacey diddled a kid.
Ooh. You're gonna have to be more descriptive.
Which time?
Which time?
Which
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
it's the one
That's
where the
where
kid
he's
wears
like
the
a fucking-
headphones and he's a driver and
Yeah,
his name's
he's a
Baby.
driving piece of shit. Yeah.
Well,
What?
yeah, it was a good one. I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
It was cute. Boss Baby also by with Alec Baldwin.
Well, wasn't there a movie called Baby Boss or some shit like that?
I think it was called
Or
Boss Baby.
Baby Boss.
Actually, I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
Boss.
Give me 2 seconds.
Hoss.
Yeah, it was called Boss Baby.
Nice.
The Boss Baby. It
Yeah,
made
it was-
it made $528 million. What? What?
That movie was so fucking bad. Literally, the premise of the movie is the baby is the fucking boss of the company. And he
Yeah.
fucking everything turns to shit because he's a baby.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, shit. Who could have foreseen this? That's a fucking crazy conclusion.
Apparently, Steve
That and the
Buscemi is
fucking-
in it.
Buscemi.
Looking at the cast list here. Jimmy
Really?
Kimmel's
Apparently-
the voice of Dad.
What? No.
Who are these? Toby Maguire's the narrator.
Did you see the Emoji Movie?
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
bring
did.
that one up also.
I did see the emoji.
You actually
movie.
saw it? You fucking waste.
I saw it on Netflix. I was at a very low point in my life.
Yeah,
I was
well,
laying
that's-
in bed and I was like,
Let's watch
I
the
haven't seen the
Emoji
Emoji
Movie.
movie yet, and I've heard it's
Fucking
bad.
Christ.
Like, if we're being honest here, I think it got a lot of bad press.
Yeah. Understandably.
It wasn't
I mean,
a good
it's-
movie, but it wasn't as bad as
No.
people said it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it had like a 16% on.
Oh, it was bad. It was really bad, but it
Rotten?
wasn't as bad. It was still. I laughed 2 times, but I can't remember when they were. But I laughed.
I laughed twice.
There were some chuckles. There was some, but nothing. I didn't have to pause the movie because I was laughing so hard. If you catch my
Yikes.
drift.
Well, that doesn't happen very often,
Mm-mm.
but I don't catch your drift.
No.
Whew. All right. Well,
Yeah. Is there anything
We're gonna
else you
leave
want to drop? Anything else you want to talk about? Anything personal happening in your life? Like, I don't know.
it's in the bag. Wife left me.
All right. Well, here, actually. All right. Well, this is the section where we open up fan mail, and I think
Yeah,
I
we're
have
moving
some.
to our-
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna let me. I got.
Actually, got a letter from somebody in the PO box. Link in the description.
Labelius.
And it said, Actually, can I get some music?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Just
Can't
fucking play the music.
fucking music
Just
you
fucking
want?
play the music. Do the one where it was like Yes.
Just the levels are.
It's in the bag. All right, that's good. You can. That's just the intro music. So,
Oh.
all right, this letter's from. They didn't write their name on it.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. It's from. 40. Benedict. from Steve. This is from Steve. It
just says Steve on it.
If I'm reading the handwriting correctly, it's from Illinois, but I don't. What's
Illinois has 3 L's.
Is Illinois a state?
Isn't Chicago in Illinois? Or is Illinois in Chicago? Stay tuned next week.
Stay tuned next week where we find out. Yeah, this letter's from Steve. It says,
what did Steve say?
Said thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks
Steve.
for watching, everybody. Stay tuned next week where we kill a dog
P.O.
live
Box
on stream.
will be in the description.
Yeah, I forgot to put it in last time. I won't forget this time.
Keep sending us letters.
We'd
love
us.
to hear your feedback. Steve from Nashua, thank you.
Oh, Steve. Oh, it's from Illinois.
Your dog will
Did
be
you say
coming
from
soon,
Nashville?
Steve. What?
Yeah, we got dog magnets that we're sending out to everybody who writes us a letter.
Dog magnet.
But it's just a dead dog. It's a dog. There are little X's on the eyes.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Check out our website if you want to get yourself some magnets. It's myfuckingdeaddog1.net.
Is that it?
And check out our Twitter, guys.
Oh,
if you
shit.
want the hottest updates.
Link in the description.
Well, shut up. Link in the description below if you want to check out what we're doing, what's going on. We like to tweet little fun, cool fun things down there. And you never know what you're going to get when you log on to the internet.
Please, for the love of God, follow us.
Please follow us. We need followers. We need money. Send money, please.
Please send money. Help.
All right, I think that's it. You got any plugs you want to?
Yeah, the Bank of Washington.
See you guys next week.